Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we successfully refreshed our total admin panel. Now that is very much lucrative. Which things is unnecessary, I simply remove everything. Now friend, in this video, step by step, first of all, I want to complete all that functionality for the admin. Then we'll do the same things for our user. Okay, so that means laterally we'll work in our front end. Like first of all, if you go, I have already completed the logout functionality. Now I want to complete our my account functionality. That means which user is logging. If this user want to update their name, photo, email address. So here, if this user want to update anything, how to do this work in this video, step by step, I will show you everything with a live example. Like first of all, I want to find out a specific this file location. So if you go to our project, so into the project area, right now we have to go our header, right? Header means that will be in our admin body and then header part. Right now we don't need this, and also sidebar, I simply make it as a clean right now. So that is our header. Okay, that will be needed. And into the header area, before I have already done our, you can see that the logout, and that is our route. So now that will be another new route we have to create for our my account, right? So that is a my account I want to do. I want to update that part also. So right now that is one of the herif area. I want to put one of the link that will be as a route, and I just name that route as a admin profile. Okay, that will be the admin profile. So now this type of one of the admin profile route we have to create, and that is the route only will be accessible for the admin, right? So for the reasons, if you go to our web, into the web area, I have already created one of the group middleware, and into the group middleware area, here you can see that is our admin I have already loaded. Only if you want to access it, user must have to be role as an admin. Rather than that will be redirected to our login page, which I have already done this work before. Like first of all, I want to copy it and then I paste it. And now if you go, I want to create our new route name. Route name will be as an admin profile. I simply copy, that will be as an admin profile. Our name will be as an admin profile. Now in our admin controller, I want to create another new method, and I just name it as an admin profile. Okay, so now that this type of one of the method I want to create in our admin controller. Now go to our admin controller. That means here, if you go, that is in our HTTP controller and admin controller, and into the admin controller, after that I want to create another new method that will be as a public function, and our method name will be as a admin profile. And now that is our admin profile. And here, but I want to make it as an AND method. Great. So into the admin profile area here, now I want to do, I'm already logged in, right? So if you go to our user table, into the user table, right now I'm logging with the admin. That means if you open that our user, and into the user, you can see that is a username as a admin and email also as a admin. So right now I am already logging by this user. So if you want to get a specific this requested data, that means which user is logging, I want to get that user a specific this ID. Okay, so first of all, I want to do this work. Like right now, I'm already logging with the Aryan. Now I want to get this data. So if you want to get it right now, I want to do, first of all, I want to take one of the variable as a ID. Okay, and now by this auth, so that is our auth method, and now by this auth, that is authenticated user. Authenticated user means which user is logging. This user ID I want to take. Okay, so now that is our authenticated user ID field. I simply take it and I take that things with one of the variable as an ID. That means which user is logging, and right now I'm logging with this user, and that is the user ID I want to simply get. Okay, so here I simply take it and I take that things with this variable, and when you use that as an auth, make that sure you have to load this auth. I have already loaded this auth, which is fine. Okay, which is fine. And now I want to find our specific ID. So if you want to find it, like here, I want to take another variable as a admin data. Okay, name it as a admin data. Now I want to access our which table. I want to access our user table, right? So if you want to access that user table, we can access it by our model name as a user model. If you now go to our app, and that is our model, that is one of the by default model. When you install that Laravel, it's provided one of the model as a user. Now by this user, I want to add one of the function as a find function. So now by this find, I want to get our which ID, which user is logging. Authenticated user ID, I have already taken it with this variable. Here I want to find. Okay friend, I hope it's very much clear to you. Now if you also use that user, now we have to also load our model. So right now that will be the use and then the app and backslash, that will be the backslash models, that is a models, and our models name will be as a user. Okay, I simply support our model in here as a user. Great. And now we are able to get all that our specific requested ID data, and then I take the things with this variable, and now here I want to simply return on the view page. That means where exactly you want to visible. Now I want to return on the view page, better in our admin folder. I want to create another new file, and I just name it as a admin underscore profile. Okay, profile underscore view. This type of one of the page I want to create, and here I have already get our specific user data, that means requested user ID. I take the things with this variable, and now here I want to pass it by the compact method. I want to pass it in our which page, in our admin profile view page. Now let's create this page as an admin profile view page in our admin folder. That means that is in our view, and then admin, and into the admin folder. Now I want to create another new page. I click as a save as, and I name it as a admin profile view .blade.php. Okay, so that will be our file. So here friend, what exactly we have to do? First of all, we have to extend. So if you go to our admin and index, and into the index you can see extended our admin and admin dashboard. So now by this dashboard we'll get all that our CSS, JSS, everything, and that is one of the section as admin, because our header, sidebar and footer will be the same. Only I want to change our this part here, in particular that position, our another template will be loaded. Right now I show you, like from here I copy it, and now in our profile view here I paste it, and also I want to and it, that will be as a and section. Okay, I make it as an and section, and now if you click as a save all, and now if you want to check it, I show you, like if you now go, I want to refresh it, and now if you go to our my account, click as a add, yes, you can see friend, right now I'm already loaded our admin dashboard. And now by this you can see it successfully get our sidebar, it successfully get our header, it's also get that our footer. Only this part is now become our EL part. Here I want to load our another things. Like for the profile, if you go to our theme, I have already discussed about that things with you. You will get everything from to the backend theme. So that is our backend theme. Okay, so here if you go, I want to find out one of the layout. Like here, if you go to that layout, I want to find out that our profile layout. This type of one of the page I want to actually load. Like first of all, I want to find it. That is chart, the e-commerce, the product, customer. If you go, that is all that our customer data table. Laterally will also load this type of one of the functionalities. And now I want to go to our profile, where exactly the profile will get. They have also another page as a profile, this type of one of the things, that is a company, the project, the task, the contact. You can see that is actually contact, and that is a profile. This type of one of the profile now I want to load. That means that is the template I want to load. There is about me, timeline, setting. So here only we need that our setting functionality, rest of this I will remove, and our profile image should be displayed in here. Okay, name should be display. This type of will be fine. Okay, this will be fine. And here also one things you have to understand, like if you go to our index, into the index area I have already take everything from to the div. You can see there is a div and class as a content. And if you go to our master into the admin, and in our admin dashboard, into the admin dashboard, you can see after that content page, right? So that is a content page, and then I have added that our EL part. That means after that content page, we have to get everything, right? First of all, I want to show you, like that is our contacts profile.html. If you now go to our theme, into the theme, there is a contact profile. You can see there is a contact profile.html. I want to open with the Sublime text editor. Here we don't need any sidebar, we don't need any there is a sidebar header. Okay, there is a header also. Better I want to do, and that is from our which position, that is actually our main part, There is a top bar, I minimize it, and there is a sidebar, I sidebar minimize it, and you can see that is our content page. So the content page I have already take it in our admin. You can see there is a content page. That means after that, that will be our EL part. Now I want to do after that, that is our content part. I want to minimize this content part, and you can see content is started, content is ended, and that is our started, our footer. Great. So now that is the part I want to take. I simply copy it from here, and now in our profile, and here I want to paste it. Great. Okay. There have the so many things. I will actually remove everything from here. Which things will be needed? I only want to take it. Right now, we want to make it a little bit left side. Great. Okay. Now if you click as a save all, and after you can see there is a div content is started, and after that, that will be executed. And now if you go, let's check this out. Click as a refresh. You can see it's now successfully updated. It successfully get total our template. So right now, friend, I want to better clean it. Okay, I want to clean it one by one. Like there is a about me one tab, there is a timeline another tab, and there is a setting. Now only I need this tab of one of the field. Okay, so this will be enough. Like right now, first of all, I want to clean it. So that is in our first position. Okay, that is our first position. That is a one of the bold. Only I want to make it as a profile. Okay, here we don't need this. Actually I want to remove it. Only I make it as a profile or user admin profile, you can say. I make it as an admin profile, and that will be as a admin profile. Great. And there is our gray name, there is a name, and there is a images, flow, message. Here we don't need this. Okay, actually there is all the static data, and there is our about me data. So that is our about me. We also don't need this about me. I want to simply remove it, and p tag I want to remove it. Okay, full name, mobile. If you want to display different type of things, you can actually display it. And that is also some of the Facebook social link. We don't need this right now. That will be very basic. I want to remove it. Okay, I remove this one. I make it as a clean, and that is our inbox. Okay, inbox means that is our inbox. We don't need total div. I want to remove this card. You can see there is a card is started, card is ended. You can see there is our end card. So div by div, better just simply remove it. Then that will be better. I remove it. Now click as a save all. Now if you go refresh it, now that should be gone. You can see it's now totally gone. Great. Now also I want to update our another part. About me, you can see there is about me, timeline, setting. We don't need this. I simply select it. Here I remove it. And that is our first one. Okay, first one as a about me. We don't need this div. I want to minimize this div. That is a total div actually, and that is our another div. I minimize it. There is our timeline. You can see there is another ID as a timeline. I want to minimize it. Another ID as a setting, right? Because that is actually loaded from to the setting as a personal information. So I only want to take it. Rest of this I want to remove. Like that is our one div. Okay, that is our end timeline. I want to remove this div, and also there is our another one about me. I want to select this div. Div is ended. I want to remove it. Okay, great. Now that should be clean. If you now click as a save all, now that should be only one. Refresh it. You can see it's totally gone. It's gone everything. Better I want to make it as a Control Z because our setting may be needed. I want to better make it as a Control Z. Okay, so right now that is our about me. I want to take this one. Okay, this part I want to take it. First of all, I want to remove our about me. Like check this out. I want to minimize it. And there is a div is started, ended. Now I want to remove one. I want to remove another one. Then check this out. Click as a save all. Now refresh it. You can see now there is a time, and there is a setting. When you select it as a setting will be loaded, which is fine. Okay, which is fine. So now from here I want to simply take our li1, and rest two of this I want to remove. Now if you click as a save all, now refresh it. Now that should be work. You can see now that is actually work perfectly, which is fine. There is a setting. Great. Okay, now that is our setting functionality is visible. That is our div ul, and that is our body. Another div, there is a div, another one as a div tab content. So there is a tab content. I want to remove it. Okay, I remove this tab content. Now if you look at the save all, now refresh it. You can see it's not perfect. Okay, here we don't need this right now. They have actually another different div, so that is actually the reason. I simply remove everything right now. If you remove it, it should be work, but I want to remove the total li. Save all. Now refresh it. You can see it's not perfect. It's perfect. So here, friend, only I want to take 2 of this field, and rest of I want to remove. Like I want to do, that is our 2 of this field, as one of the form will be needed, and that is our personal information. I better make it as an admin. Okay, admin personal information, that will be your name, and then I want to take our row, and that is a call 6, and there is another call 6 and row. You can see that is actually, if you select this div is ended in here. So right now I only take 1, and rest of this I want div by div I want to delete. So there is another div, I remove it. There is another div, and div is ended. The row I want to remove it. Okay, there is a company info, we don't need this, I want to remove it. There is a row is ended. If we need multiple field, we can actually able to add it, so it's totally fine. Then there is social, also we don't need this. I want to simply select it, I remove it. There is a div, another div is started, div is ended. I want to remove this div, and also the Instagram. Div by div I want to remove it. Actually, I want to make it very clean. Now there is also another one, I remove it. Great. So now only there is one of the button as a save button, and form is ended. Okay. Now better I want to take it a little bit left side. Great. So now there is a form is started, and about personal information, and then there is a first name, last name, 2 of this input field, and there is a submit button. That's all. Okay, I make it is very clean. Great. Now if you click as a save all, and now if you go refresh it, now that should be only 2 button. Yes, you can see there is a first name, there is a last name, and there is a save button. Great. So friend, better I want to continue this process in our next video. A specific this user related all the data value I want to visible it in here. Okay, so how to do this work in our next video, I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.